Alright, welcome everybody. We are going to do my favorite build in Remnant 2. It is a pure mod damage build. It requires very few bullets, and honestly, when you use bullets, it honestly feels like you're cheating in a little bit. So, it is the Aphelion, and it is the StarShot. Like, it all revolves around those two weapons. Now, this is not good against everything. If you hit something close to you, you die. If you're fighting somebody and they teleport in front of you and it hits it, you will die. It's very risky. But I'm talking big damage, and it's all about mods. You don't have to worry about aiming that much. You can just shoot something, hit it, and it's kind of like cheating. Big damage. I love the Aphelion because I love using the mod on it. I love shooting that thing and then shooting it again, and boom, big damage. There are some weaknesses to this, though, in that when you shoot that, we'll call it the, the black hole, and it detonates, it doesn't hit above and below it. It does, but like the range on that's very thin. It's really like a disc. It's like a pizza being shot through the air, not as opposed to a big sphere that explodes all around it. It's more like a pizza disc. And then you combine that with the StarShot mod, which you're stuck in an animation with, by the way. You have to understand that when it gets shot backwards, you're stuck in that animation. And that needs to be planned in this build. Like, you're going to have to be aware of it. But the objective of this particular build is that you start off by using this. You shoot it, you get your damage, boom. You then bring this gun out, use that, you deal damage, and it should, with the rings and with the usages of the traits I will show you, which will be the Archon Summoner build and these rings right here, they will allow you to continuously generate mod power and continuously shoot those without even the need for it. Now, this build is not my main build, it's my secondary build, because you gain mod power by hitting weak spots, so if you have to use bullets, and if you're constantly regenning health, I use the dense silicone ring. But honestly, my main build is Burden of the Destroyer. That gives you, who cares about a decrease in ideal range? We're not trying to use bullets. Increase 15% damage, BEA beautiful. I don't always run Black Cat Band, but if you need it, it is absolutely something that you can put in here. I always, when I run this build, have Stone of Malevolence to go along with it, and you can really do anything for this one. I like the shard bending ring, or shard banded ring. I don't know, I just know by it's the blue ring to me. It does 12% extra mod damage, right? It's just so beautiful. You could put other things on here, like you saw I had this one, so if I'm doing a regen health build, which when you have Summoner, you get increased health regen. You shoot it with the Tranquil Heart. As you take damage, your health will regen over time, and that's where I will use the dense silicon ring. So if I know I'm just bad at dodging and I'm going to keep taking health, I'm going to do the dense silicon ring, right? There are just certain like bosses that I haven't mastered yet, and I'm always taking damage, and I'm always regenning that. I would actually replace the Stone of Malevolence with this ring, and this could be a build for you. By the way, I always use the Talisman of the Sun to go with it, but this is like my mod regen build. You want to regen the mods. Now, we know that Stone of Malevolence is bugged. I hope they never fix it, but if it does get bugged, I'm going to Dense Silicon. If that doesn't work, I'm going this one right here. So you have to think about what ring you're going to regen your mod with. That's either Faerun's, it's either the dense silicon ring, or it's, once again, the Stone of Malevolence. Right? Now, notice how the Big Bang is burning, and the Aphelion is burning. It does 1,942 burning damage with 886 fire damage. That's 2,700 damage, right? With this, 20%, 50% more, 12% more, 50%, 25%, 15% more damage. You're doing massive damage from landing the supernova. And if you burn all of your Big Bang shots and you hit a supernova, it refreshes the Big Bang at least 2 to 3 shots pull out the 2 to 3 shots, boom, oh my god, it's like a cycle. It just keeps going back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth, and it's beautiful. You gotta have Archon, because it gives you that increased mod damage, and that's what we're looking for, which is simultaneously why we like Summoner, because it also gives you 35% increased mod damage between these two, just by equipping Archon and Summoner. You're getting 70% increased damage. You're getting 12% here. You're getting 15% here. It is ridiculous. Now, I don't ever really think about what relics I have, right? In terms of the... Oh god, what are these called? If I right-click inspect, these are my... my fragments, my relic fragments. You can do whatever you want here. Ammo, pigment. I'm sure there's a mod duration in here, which we don't really care about. Mod cost would be nice, but I don't really worry about this at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nothing in here really like floats my boat. You could do like health regen, mod, like that would be cool. Mod skill and cast speed, so like I'd probably run that one. But like I said, I've never really thought about these because like they just aren't that useful. When it comes to just being able to cycle out your mods, like I don't know, maybe element damage, you could do that one. That would also maybe that might be the best one right there. The elemental damage, it would give me even more mod damage because I'm going for that mod fire damage. That'd actually be kind of busted. So this right here, my most fun build of all time. If I need regen, by the way, if I need like that health, I want to like keep I just need survivability as opposed to just big damage. This is my pure survival build right here. I just need to, I'm gonna take hits. I need to keep regenning. So I have my summon, which by the way, you get 1.5 health regen per second on top of the tranquil heart right there, which gives you 2 health regen, so you're getting 3.5, and then you're taking this, which when you roll, you gain a shield, right? So it gives you take a hit, dang, get a shield, reduces the damage that you intake. But when you have a shield with the generating band, you get 3% max health. So you're constantly regenerating health regardless with the summon. You're regenerating with the tranquil heart. You're regenerating with the generating band. 200% of the health regenerated turns into mod power. So you're taking damage and getting mod power and regenerating that health. It's like the regen mod. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. This is actually probably what I will run versus Aphelion. I got him up right now, and I'm gonna like just show you just a little bit of like why I love this build versus him. You kind of get a feel for it, but you absolutely have to run Talisman of the Sun. Absolutely have to run it. If you don't like this weapon right here, there is an alternative to it. Doesn't matter which pistol you use, by the way. But I'm gonna use this one. I just have such a... Oh, I forgot to tell you. I also run Harmonizer on this. Increase mod damage by 20% as well. So that would be everything mods, elements, mod damage. On this one, I would not use Hotshot, even though you could. You most certainly could, and it would be very good for like mobs, for example. If you have a lot of enemies, or if you have a lot of objects, I might actually use this versus Aphelion just to try it out. Again, he has like all these like balls that shoot at you and just be able to proc it. However, I don't like that it takes a lot of time to regen, which you could. I probably would be best. If you don't run Hotshot, you should run, where is it? The Witchfire is okay. The Firestorm is great. I love the Firestorm. It works on Mother Mind. By the way, if you use it on Tal Ratha, and Tal Ratha teleports, it glitches out and it'll sit on top of Tal Ratha's head, and it won't actually work against it. It'll stay above it. So the hitbox is from the bottom to the way up on the spiraling Firestorm. But when Tal Ratha comes down, it sits on top of it like a hat, and it doesn't work. So don't use it against Tal Ratha. Use it against everybody else, though. This is really, really good. Like, I love Firestorm. I love Hotshot. And Witchfire's, it's okay, right? It works. I think there's also another grenade option that also does fire damage, but mostly Hotshot and Firestorm with this build. I'll stick with the Hotshot, but the goal is burning damage. There is one more ring that does burn damage. It does 10% more, and you might want to think about that. So if you don't need the Black Cat ring here, and you don't want to use the Stone and Malevolence, because maybe, honestly, that's like overkill, and that's overkill. You don't need that at all, because like I'm telling you, you're just regenning so much, and it's kind of busted, right? It is this one right here, the Firestone. You can buy it. 10% increased fire damage. So now you're doing 10% more mod damage on top of it. Now this one right here, oh, so good. You're going pure deeps. You know you can survive. You know no matter what you're doing, you're going to survive. Bro. I'm telling you. That right there, very, very good. This is like, I am most confident in myself. I don't need the Black Cat ring. I don't need anything else to help me out. That's a great build. And then, I'm telling you, having the Tranquil with the health regen is beautiful. You can do whatever you want here. You can do whatever you want here. You could change this out. There's another, I like throwing spears, right? So I think it's the Huntress. Yep, to throw the spear. This is such a great weapon as well. Melee attacks, you don't have to worry about it at all, but I like having the shock damage. Whatever floats your boat, that doesn't matter at all. So, let's go and... Oh, trait points. I should probably put some trait points in here. Always give me the vigor. Always give me the invulnerabilities, right? I don't need ammo. Where's that mod generation? I don't care about skill. Bark skin, baby. Love it. DR. Blood bond. Let my summons take the damage. Give me some recovery. Stamina, the most important skill to put points into. We're next to untouchable and vigor, because stamina is life. And everything else is whatever you want. You don't really need... I'm telling you, I don't care about the rest, right? You don't want AoE. Stay away from it. It'll kill you. Like I said, you don't really need anything. I guess I would do some long shot just when I'm using bullets. And then maybe against Phelan, evade distance. But once again, I guess what only matters is just what you want to pull into the fight, right? What you need for the fight. Watch, when I pop some in here, my health, regen right back, right? So I start off with 1 versus him. Gonna have to go through. Now it's just general gameplay, so now you're just around just to enjoy some general gameplay. The build is done, we're just gonna have some fun. If you liked it up to this point, like and subscribe. Don't have to watch the rest. Hope it finds you well. Hope you enjoyed as much as I do. It's just a fun build, and I'm actually going to put an end to you, right? So remember, if I shoot myself, I'm dead, right? Shoot to the side, roll it, always roll. Oh, roll too soon. Now look, we should pull those out. Wait for it. Already backed up. Now, I wasn't really paying attention, so I died, obviously, like, right away. You can have some... I'm sorry, I was gonna say you can have so much fun, but just look at the amount of DPS that I did. Now, watch this. I'm gonna switch back to the StarShot because I just love this. I didn't tell you about the mutator I did for StarShot. I do feedback, by the way. It generates mods. As long as my mutator generates mods, we're in there, baby. Get that summon. Now look, watch, just to prove a point, I'm at 0. Right? For the mod on the StarShot. Shoot it to the side, but he has Spiteful and Hardy. Oh, I missed. Now with the... Oh, gotta dodge that. With the Archon build... I'm doing terrible. This is really hard. It's my first time ever like trying to record a video and talk at the same time. I kind of need to focus. This is harder than it looks. Okay, we'll start off at full build. Okay, and I kind of missed my black hole shot there too. I didn't expect him to immediately throw out his sidekick. So, oh, here we go. Shoot it out. Dodge it. Boom. Big damage. Big damage. Boom. Wait for it. Here we go. Now this is dangerous. Don't use that StarShot near you. Now I shoot it. Boom. Big damage. Now he's burning. This is back. Oh, shoot. Worry about surviving. does good damage, but I should have waited. Look, this is back up on the way. Boom, big damage. Oh, look, back to 5. Oh, he's close, don't use it. Oh, okay, wait for it. I messed up. Shouldn't have done that. But look at my health, it's just regenning. Look, boom, big damage. Now it's back. Oh my god, this fucker. Ah! Too close to me. Oh, run. Wait for the other one to show up. Nope, not going up. Boom, big damage. Hit him. Use AoE. Oh, use trickery. Oh, you very sly individual. What's it do? Let's help out a little bit. Boom. I mean, look, I've done no bullets to him, right? I hit him with nothing. But in terms of, like, bullet shots, all my damage. It's so much fun. Now watch. Great. Shootout. Wait for him to fall. He'll be fine back here. Wait for him to do, like, a little flip. Boom. Look at those deets. Look at those deets. Back up already, boys. Look, guys. How awesome is that? Wait for it. Oh, I got you. Get a little bit of healage in here. Survive. That's all that matters. Oh, almost had me. You cheeky little man. Boom. Because I can. No break. Oh, got me. Didn't see it. Didn't see it. Not paying attention. Also, look at your summon. It's also taking that hit for you, knocking him out. Very nice. Now, this right here is interesting, because he's going to only give you like 1 or 2 chances to shoot your mod, but going up, we'll go there, we know we're good. There is he. Oh. Nope. 1, 2, 3, got it. I died. My timing was off. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then go. I forgot. I count out loud on those. Makes it easier. But you saw it. Generally, you saw it, right? Now I was on APOC mode, and I was at full health, and he basically killed. No, I was like 75%. So if you find that you just don't have like that fight down, I would have gone like the regen build here with like the shield regen and the generating band. But as you saw, I always had my mods up. It's a lot of fun. You're like shooting a black hole and you're aiming, getting big damage for it, big AoE damage. And when he got close, I couldn't use that, the StarShot. This one would have been a lot better for that. I actually would have had a much better chance. However, in the final phase, just for him, the StarShot's much better, which is why I like the gun. But do whatever you want, right? So whatever the boss allows you to do, you do it, okay? So if there's a lot of enemies around, like Mother Mine, for example, I would use the Hotshot. Bang, bang, bang. Hotshot deeps it up because they're on different sides. It's great. But either way, that's the end to the video. I hope you like it. And like and subscribe.